What the hell? I swear, some people can't take a joke. Hello and welcome. So, actually, first off, this shot right here is actually like when the Slayer Tower came out, like the Slayer Tower graphical update came out. I didn't actually go look at it, but this is my first time actually being here, and it looks pretty nice. Considering that at this, like, if you look at it from here, you can actually see that it's pretty big. It actually has some height, and yeah, it looks better. But okay, aside from that, so I think this happened yesterday. It was around the time I was talking to people, and apparently somebody reported me, and I got muted for 24 hours, maybe 48. I think it was yesterday, so it's gotta be 24. But anyway, so yesterday I was talking about this thing that happened. I used several expressive words. Actually, a lot. I would say I used at least 50 expressive words, and I didn't even get reported for that. That wasn't even remotely close to what actually got me muted. What did get me muted was a joke I made to, like, okay, if you've done divination, you see people who say selling blah 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 energies for blah 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 amount of gold. So my response to that was, well, I'm just gonna show it on screen and just like, what do you think? This is what I said, and it was a response to that, and somehow this is encouraging rule breaking, when in the first place, could you even take this statement seriously? Like, come on, it's a joke. And I didn't even get reported for offensive language for the 50 expressive words I said earlier, but instead I get reported for this, for making a joke. And this happened, the same exact thing happened to me like years ago, back in 2000, actually back when I was still in middle school. Like, I made a joke. It wasn't directed at anybody in particular, but it was a joke pretending to lure somebody, like, hey, meet me at level 20 Wildy, bring all your bank, and bring no food, just like that. It was a joke, but somebody who I didn't know, who it wasn't even directed at, took it kind of seriously. Oh, wait, that doesn't even matter. Like, this one, you can't even take the statement seriously. Come on, you can't buy true love. So, lesson learned. Don't ever talk in the public chat. There's always going to be somebody who's going to meet you if you make a joke, even if it's directed at somebody you know, even if it's directed at somebody who is a close friend of you who knows that you would never do something like that seriously. Just never talk in public chat. Also, apparently I'm banned from the forums until this mute is over. So yeah, so this happened to me yesterday. Actually, has this ever happened to any of you guys? Because I swear this has to be a common thing that happens where you get muted over something that's supposed to be taken as a joke, something that isn't serious, yet there's somebody who starts reading the conversation halfway through, takes that one line out of context and think you're being serious and reports you. I swear this has to be a common thing. So yeah, never talk in public chat. I mean, I was having a fun time. I was talking to people who I didn't know. I was socializing. I was making jokes with people there, but I guess that was a bad idea. So as always, thank you very much for watching and have a nice day.